Today we're going to make the first sangria we've probably ever done here. We're never going to know how it tastes until we put it in our mouth because I've never created it before.
We're going to use this?
We're going to use that, and we're going to show you how to connect flavors together. Welcome to Continental Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Here with me, Dan. Do we use your last name on the show? I don't know.
We can if you want.
Want people to stalk you?
It's
French, right?
That's French.
You're French.
It's French.
Broder?
Broder.
It's not Brodier.
It should be Brodier.
Oh, that's right. You get the roll. Brodier.
Exactly.
Mr. Brodier and I are going to make, this will be one in a series of different sangria cocktails.
Yes.
What I was trying to do first is I'm not a huge sangria person. I've made them, but I'm not like other people who like make them in like...
I do.
My wife makes them in batches to get the whole party going.
And in a lot of cases, it's like wine of some type. You jam a bunch of crap in there.
Yes.
And you're done. Right? Now, there is a trick to this. Hey, you want to cut some cherries for me for a second?
Okay. No,
I need 7 pitted cherries. Jesus. If I had a cherry... Whoa! Stop!
Oh, you found it.
It was right there.
Whoa.
I was looking right... Have you ever used one of these?
I've never used one of those. I am about to pop my cherry. I'm about to pop my cherry with a cherry popper.
Hold on. Put these here for a second.
Okay.
Pop them into here because it blows them out like a snot and it shoots red everywhere.
That's what I was saying. My hands were getting all.
Did it come out? It
Kinda.
felt kind of weak. You know how, okay, there you go.
I got it.
Yeah. So you pop the
Don't
cherries.
ramble.
All right. So this was my theory. There's tons of sangria recipes. Throw fruit and wine. So I thought, take the flavor Bible. This is the pairing of pretty much almost everything. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with Moscato, which is the base wine that I'm using. Nice job.
I got it.
Moscato wasn't in here. So what I suggest doing is listening to what Jennifer says. That she goes, if you go to a home cocktail menu, you see all of her cocktail recipes that she's designed that you could buy. Those are paired off of here. She's also tuned me into this thing called ingredientpairings.com.
Oh.
And you could type in Moscato, and it comes back with things that are pairing with Moscato.
Oh, that's
so
great.
do they do strong and not so strong like the book does? So there's things that strongly pair with specific things. I think in this case, lime, cherries, I think was a strong one, which is why I wanted to go cherries. Mango's in there. So what I decided was, what if we just took a bunch of stuff, and some of the things were lemon, limes, mangoes, pineapple, cilantro, and vanilla extract. Those and cherries were the ones I wanted to pull out of here because I thought the cherries would be kind of cool as a base flavor pairing. Then the lemon and lime, because everything has lemon and lime, you gotta have citrus.
You gotta have citrus.
It's gotta be done.
You gotta have citrus.
Right. There's no orange, but the mango's in there with the pineapple giving you the tropical thing. Then the weird part, and I wanted to see how this was gonna come out, was cilantro is a pairing.
I saw that.
Right? So no one uses cilantro in a sangria, right?
No.
So I have
to be a little bit different.
So the design is, what can we do where I want to open up your minds to some creativity and say, well, let's not just throw citrus in there. Let's see what else we could do, because Jalith is going to do a recipe tomorrow that's probably going to fall more of the easy best practices. I want to whip stuff up because your wife likes to drink, but she doesn't want to do a lot of prep work, because who wants to do prep work?
Exactly, especially
you want
for
to
other
drink.
people.
Right, especially with other people. True. And when you hate as many people as we do,
exactly,
you definitely
you don't want to make anything.
Right, you don't make anything. So that means you need to be quick and fast. This one not so quick and fast. As you can see, it's taking forever to cut open cherries.
It's a lot of work with the cherries. It's a lot of work.
I'm going to show you something. This is a mango. This is a champagne mango. It looked cooler than a regular mango, and it had the word champagne in it.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It's got wine-like things. This, by the way, has a little bit of seltzer bubbliness to it.
Oh.
So what I typically do is, I don't know how, I think I'm just using my Zen moment, and I know which way to cut it. I think it's because it's always oval, right? So you cut it. If you cut it this way, shit goes bad.
Shit does go bad.
It stops like immediately.
Because the seed's kind of just
like
this.
There's no pit in there, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing's a pit, but it's a weird puzzle. So I always cut it like in this direction.
Oh, see that?
Right? So that way they always go through. If it stops, you know you're doing it wrong. Like if you go this way, right there.
Oh, you're somewhat of a Zen master with that.
Right? So it
takes me like 4 hours to cut a mango.
It's rock freaking hard.
Right? I know.
So that's annoying, and these also don't go so well in the garbage disposal. But I know you have a problem with garbage disposal.
Yes.
You don't like to use them for some reason.
No.
Right? So then
I love to use my garbage disposal. Look at you. Slicing.
You slice it with like these 3 little lines, depending if it's a bigger mango, maybe 4 lines. Your lines may vary. And then I go the opposite way, so I do this cross-hatching thing, right?
Just like an avocado.
Just kind of, I guess. I don't know anything about avocados. And then I just go like this with an avocado.
What?
I don't do slices and stuff.
Well, you can.
Oh, when you're
can do
cubing
slice
them.
because it's easier to
Yeah.
smash.
And then you just do this, and then you have all your little pieces of mango everywhere. It's pretty easy, right? And then you just jam them in your glass, and then boom. Mango!
That seemed to work well.
Obviously, I've got a
He's like, yeah, you just, you know.
I gotta do it nonchalantly because I gotta make it look like I'm pro.
Exactly.
Right? So, but I mean that's it. And I usually, or what you could do is you could cut them this way and then you could just flip them upside down. I also have learned the hard way. It's always best to make the cross hatching on a cutting board because sometimes the skin's thin.
Yeah, and sometimes your fingers there. I've done that.
Yep. So the design here is to just take some mangoes, jam them in. I figure the pineapple will go in there pretty well because it's pineapple. At the end of the day, you're going to end up with more fruit than you're going to end up with wine. So,
but then you can eat the fruit.
You could eat the fruit and still get a little bit of a charge.
I use much less fruit.
See, another bonus to sangria. You get to eat the fruit.
Much less fruit.
She uses less fruit because the fruit is just there so you're not drinking pure wine.
Well, again, because it takes you longer if you cut up a lot of fruit.
Exactly.
Hence time.
Goes back to the heat.
Yeah.
Right.
And other
Because
people are
she
going to
is
drink it.
So then I just
you just throw that right in there?
Why not? I don't really know. And we can even throw some wine in there, but I mean, wine is not really the fun part.
There we go.
You just throw. We just take some of these and jam those in there. I'll throw some wine.
Yeah, that's a lot of fruit.
That's a lot of fruit, right?
But it's good. It's going to give us some flavor.
But here's
the cilantro is the interesting part.
I know. Here's what I'm thinking though. What you could do is when you're done, it's sort of like a mamawana. You just, I don't know if you ever had mamawana, but you can
mamawana?
Mamawana. Yeah, you just keep filling the damn thing with, you keep putting more
Hold on, we got cherries.
I know, I'm just showing you. We need some limes in there too.
David gave you tips.
Tips! Ugh.
Nice.
I don't really know what I do. All I know is I poured like fruit juices on my forehead.
Well, that thing is jam.
Yeah! Jam it up!
But it's good. It's called infusion.
That's all you do? The fruit and the wine?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
It's wine.
Anything else with it?
Let me make sure, because you're testing me. Vanilla extract?
Vanilla extract.
Little vanilla extract.
Now, what does the vanilla extract do? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for pears, vanilla pears with
You
Moscato.
Yeah, and cherries.
That. Yeah, I think I need.
The fruit makes it a healthier.
The fruit makes healthier. I don't know how many teaspoons.
It's got to be small.
Very small.
Vanilla extract's pretty
I
small.
can't.
Yeah.
I can't do what I would
that's
normally
probably
do
good.
because I know I would do a teaspoon, which is what I did with the one I'm going to show you in a minute because it's already made. And then, so what I typically do, because I'm so popular at making these things, well, we really stuffed this one up good.
Yeah.
It's good though.
I know. What's going to rest, and then we're going to have a half ounce of liquid when we're done.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then we're going to eat the fruit.
Then we're gonna shoot it.
Yeah, but it's already.
Look delicious.
You don't.
It's like
have
sangria shooters.
Right.
You know, everyone's having a good time. You're like, hey, everybody wants to do a shooter. Sangria shooter.
So
Everybody will do that.
I would roll it a little and maybe stir it around. Filling up one of these with this much fruit, there's not a lot of volume in this little jar.
Usually
but I
on
like
bigger
the
things-
little jar.
The little jar looks cool.
Yeah.
That's for a classy outdoor
So you can, yes.
Mine is
Yeah, you need a
not
whole line of
classy
these.
sangria.
Because then you could bring in another one and you could just line them up. And as
Yes.
you're finished, you're good to go. So this is the one we're going to drink.
And you just you pour some more wine in it.
Yeah.
See, the wine
Sure you do.
infuses more with the fruit.
No, it looks beautiful.
Yeah. You really need, the fun part is how do you keep the fruit in there as you strain this out? Cause
No, you let the fruit fall.
What's the fruit called?
Because then you drink it. Where's the ice?
You know what's over there? It's that, yeah. Did my son bring the ice knife back downstairs?
I mean, this ice is great.
Did he bring my knife down now?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
over there.
I'll be right back. I like how you knew exactly where it was.
I'm glad we have ice. I mean, it's great. It's clear ice. If it wasn't
Just freaking
humongous.
Watch. Now, let's see. We got a tall glass, so I'll cut
Yeah.
it sideways, right? We're just going to give it a score. You want to catch this? All right!
Look at that.
Throw some of that in there. Oh, there's a lot of crap going on.
That's not going in there.
Come on!
Really?
No.
I figured if I screwed
Here, give me
enough,
that.
If I screamed loud enough, we would be good.
It almost did.
Don't cut your hand.
Ian's done it.
All right, it's my go.
That doesn't surprise me.
There we go.
Boom!
Boom.
All right, here comes the.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, here comes the boom. Oh,
Oh.
that was mango in there. All right.
Let's taste it.
Can't take a picture.
I thought you were gonna get up first.
You got to take the picture next to the bottle. See,
Look.
and then you just fill the bottle back up with some more wine,
Yeah.
there's
and then you let it sit.
There's a problem with that though. I'm out of wine.
Well, that's okay.
You could always just have more. I would have 2 bottles.
It's great because we got one right there.
I let it sit for an hour. Or 2. Might have been 2. Anything over an hour is probably going to be fine. This is going to be...
Smells good. It's cilantro strong.
It's going to be strong.
Cilantro strong.
That one's got...
Cilantro's always strong.
Well, that one's got a... See, here's the thing. When you're inventing something on the fly, I have no idea what this is going to taste like. But it's fun because if it doesn't taste... If it has too much cilantro, which it probably will, the next one I'll cut down the cilantro. Not literally.
And then you didn't waste all your wine. See?
No. I just keep filling it.
Yeah.
But the next time I would do the same fruit, maybe pull some of the cilantro out if you don't like enough, and figure out what the right combination is. It's
Sure.
really the only varying factor is going to be cilantro. And if it doesn't have enough cherry, then you might...
Yeah, because all sangria tastes the same with the fruit.
Right.
It's just the difference between the white and red.
Boom. Yeah, it's just... My goal was to say, look, you don't...
Oh, that's good.
You can design your own, but you don't have to think too hard, because what I didn't want to do is... I'm not a big fan of thinking.
Yes.
Me either.
Thinking is hard.
Yes.
But a book like this and that recipe pairing website, you don't have to think. You find a list of all the things, and then you look at it and go, what would fit? Because I only picked a few of them, because
Yeah.
you don't want to... Just because it pairs with 70 things doesn't mean you throw 70 things in there.
Exactly.
You throw in some, and when I saw the mango, I was like, oh, that's different. Cilantro is different. And I'm like, I know we're going to do a tequila drink, and sometimes cilantro is with tequila, so I'm like, what else would pair? I'm like, oh, tropical mangoes and pineapples and other flavors, as opposed to just doing lemon and lime. And strawberries? What do you use? Blueberries?
Whatever.
Chicken wings sometimes?
Chicken wings.
Throw on some chips.
Yeah, little KFC.
Little cheeseburger.
Little mashed
Salt and vinegar
potatoes.
chips.
Depends on how late night it is.
Yeah, that's true. It's Big Mac. Right inside.
What does it taste like?
What's it
It's
taste
good. It's not cilantro heavy, but you can
like? You
taste
don't
it.
think so?
No.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. You can taste the cherries in it. You can taste the cilantro, but it's...
It is
I don't know
there.
if it's... I don't know if the mango flavor kind of...
There, it has...
The mango, because mango and cilantro is...
It's fruity.
yeah, it's
But you
fruity.
can't call... I could not sit there, drink that, and go, oh, it's got a little bit of pineapples
very sweet.
and mangoes. And
Good though.
it's a sweet forward...
It's cherry sweet, like...
Yeah. Like, it's
Yeah,
got
some
rich...
cherry juice.
rich dark flavors, but the cilantro still plays all the way through. But it doesn't taste like food. My fear was I was going to make food.
Tastes like savory,
Right, I didn't want savory.
food.
I wanted to see what it did. Now, this is by the way, for the
And it's a little bit sparkling, so it's actually
Yes,
quite
yes, that's
it's
true.
quite refreshing.
It's a sparkling. These were sent to me from the Quaddy Winery in Madera, California. This is called Red Electra. There's a White Electra. I don't know if it's called White Electra.
This actually makes a really good sangria wine.
5%. This is like Budweiser.
Oh, see?
Budweiser.
And we can
5.5.
drink this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you will not get wrecked. That was kind of where they were going with this. It's lightly carbonated, more for sangria, so you don't have to add water to water it down. It's not champagne worthy. It's not prosecco, but it's got, and it's not huge. 14, even table wine. 11. What is it?
Yeah.
Table wine, like 11, 12% maybe. Your typical. Here's my tasting at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Which will still. It's going to get you wrecked after a little bit. You can literally plow through 5 or 6 bottles of this, not by yourself, but with a party of like 3 or 4 friends that you don't hate,
Yeah.
right? That you bring them together and you're like, I'm just going to make a big jar of this. Right, I know. And then, but as long as there's a little bit of sweetness, you could always add more sour. Like if you just took this and squeezed it in there.
You know what you could do?
It's not too sweet.
You could put a prosecco float on this. You could
Yeah.
put that in there because it would
To dry it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted.
Or you could put another liquor in it, too.
Or paper towels. No, I know, like liquor, rum. One of the ones with the sweet does have rum in it. Rum and lemonade.
And lemonade.
And wine.
I could have one.
The rum.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Oh, I'll drink this whole thing. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sure right here.
Sorry.
It's really good, though.
Yeah, it's Super easy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind cutting fruit, I just had my son do it.
I'm not your son.
No, you did this one.
Oh, I did that
That's
one.
good. That's
Son
easy.
did
You
that
did.
That's nice and easy.
But it literally just the hardest part was the cherries. Pineapple can be a bitch too.
Yeah, it's all right.
The hardest part for me for pineapple is when I want to do something with pineapple, going to the store and finding a pineapple that's actually ready to use.
Yes.
They're always green.
Mangoes too. Mangoes are tough to pick.
No, that's true. That's actually why I get the champagne mangoes, because the other mangoes, you're supposed to smell the nipple and see if it's got like a fruity smell to it.
I do it all the time.
I couldn't go around. I couldn't go around smelling the nipples. So I grabbed the.
Yeah, I grabbed the nipple.
I grabbed the little one, and I just gave it a little bit of a push. I'm like, oh, these champagne ones, these are gonna rock it. So I cut those up, and it was pretty good.
It's
but
good.
That, my friends, is a simple sangria. Not as simple as what you can get, but really the basis of the entire video isn't you don't have to make this recipe. There'll be the recipe card at the end, but that you can take a bunch of flavors, connect them together, throw the base wine in there,
Yes.
be it Pinot Grigio, Pinot Noir, I guess, if you want to go down that route, or more of a light wines like these. This is also the same people who do Weizenruth, the ones that we use.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
sell that around here, Derek?
Quality, I don't know. Quality Winery, Madera, California. I'm not sure, but now the rubber bands. I want to get some more because it's super easy, light alcohol.
It's definitely good for. Yeah, it's yummy.
Oh God, I like
Again,
this.
sweet.
that's
It's actually- I
that's
could
a
drink
nice-
that.
That's a nice, classy sangria.
Like a hot day. I can
Man,
drink
I'm not
that
supposed to
out.
do classy stuff.
Oh, we are
Oh, your next
full
one
of
isn't
class.
classy at all.
Full of class.
We start high and then we work our way down. That seems like the right route.
That's a very
Classy
pretty
sangria,
jar.
clear ice.
It's
Are you
pretty.
shitting
Like
me?
those you can put like on tables at a wedding. Those are pretty.
Yeah.
You can even see the little cilantro and it's in layers.
The cilantro, you can taste. You know, one thing I can't really taste is the vanilla. But I think that might be what's dulling the sweet.
Vanilla is weird that way because I look at it like a bitter. Sometimes it connects the other flavors together. Like
I think it's good. That's the flavor profile. That's really nice.
yeah.
That's great.
And the best part is I had no idea what to expect. Like, nothing. I just knew, look, people put the flavor connections together.
Yeah.
They must work. It might not necessarily be to my tastes, and the cilantro is a wild card, but I was like, if these people and these books say this stuff works together, it's hard to get it wrong unless you're baking. Baking,
Yeah.
you can fuck up.
Exactly. It's just like cooking, right?
Yeah.
You would put these flavors together
Yeah.
in a salsa.
Dude, we should make a salsa with the
You can
remaining
make a
stuff.
salsa with the remaining stuff. I mean, maybe not the lemons and limes, but
There's limes in salsa sometime.
juice.
Question of the day.
Yes.
What is your favorite sangria component? I think cherries is pretty cool, but it is a little bit of a bitch because they have the stupid seeds in them. Lemons and limes.
It does add a strong flavor, though.
Yeah. I like it.
You know, we'd have to taste the wine first
Yeah,
by itself, and then taste it after.
Just a little bit in there. So that's your question. Answer it. Remember, check out Awesome Drinks. We don't carry these anymore because nobody was buying them. But
Maybe you will again.
yeah,
But if you want one, he has one right here.
I have to.
1995, and you can have it.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
I don't remember what I paid for them, but they're used.
I mean, yeah,
that's a
all right.
markup.
Yeah, but we can put them in the dishwasher, and it's just like brand new.
It's the same. And that gets scratched up in your dishwasher anyway. So there you go. You got your question today. Make sure to subscribe to the show. Check out awesomebricks.com. Fireworks is our current coupon code to save yourself 15% on everything until the end of the month. We're good.
See ya.
Teach you how to drink. All right, ready?
We got everything?
I don't know.
Are we gonna
Find out.
Holy shit, are we coming? Hold on.
No, see this little red light? I like to make sure it's on so we don't record it all.
I'm like, damn.
And then I make this is where we go. We just stay
Oh,
out.
Cameraman Cocktails are doing that. We just pop out of this shit.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
We pop.
All right.
Pop and roll. No.
High.
Ball. No, wait.
No, that's
So I'm going high,
Okay, so you go high.
and then you can do high, and he can do balls.
I'll do
Okay.
balls. Wait, okay.
Ready? High.
High.
Let's try it again.